Right, so a very good morning to each and every one of you, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome all our guests and, of course, all our participants for the Open Day in Masters of Business Administration in Marketing offered by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before moving on with the proceedings of today's agenda, I would like to give you a brief introduction about the Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, and then, of course, about this MBA as well, MBA in Marketing. Now, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, ladies and gentlemen, is the apex body for Sri Lankan marketers, which was founded back in 1970 and was incorporated by an act of parliament in 1980, recognizing it as the national body for marketing in Sri Lanka and a not-for-profit organization as well. So we are mandated to uplift the marketing profession in Sri Lanka and providing marketing studies and also conducting many national level events and projects as well. So SLIM is governed by a council of management and an executive committee headed by a president and composed of professionals working in numerous industries, working in an honorary capacity. Now, moving on to our Masters in Business Administration in Marketing program. Now, it is offered in collaboration with the Wrexham Glendale University, and SLIM offers you a well-recognized British MBA. Now, it is recognized by the University Grants Commission, or the UGC, and is a fast-track program and has been exclusively introduced for our SLIM PGD holders and for the CIM UK qualified students as well. Now, before moving on with the proceedings, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite one of our key personnels from Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing to welcome our guests and, of course, our participants for the Open Day. Now, she holds 17 years of experience in advertising, insurance, and education industries, and 15 years of experience in the managerial capacities with sales and marketing experience. Now, with many awards and accolades to accompany her years of experience, she now holds the position of Deputy General Manager at Business Development at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Mihiruni Fonseca, Deputy General Manager, Business Development, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing.
Thank you, Oshada. Hope I'm audible.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good morning once again to all of you. And also, especially, on behalf of SLIM, I would like to welcome Mr. Chrishan Fernando, Director Sales, Fiserv Sri Lanka, and also he's a past student of this MBA as well. Welcome you, Mr. Chrishan, today. And also Professor Amila Jayaratna, lecturer at SLIM, and also Mr. Pathum Silva, Executive SLIM Business School, and all the representatives from Kandy and Matara as well, and the heads from Kandy and Matara. So before y'all start the program, I think for some of you it's not a new thing what SLIM is, but for the benefit of everyone, I would like to take you through a very small presentation today. What SLIM is, because for some of you it might be the first time that you all have joined the SLIM program. So for the benefit of everyone, I will take you through a very small presentation. Okay, Tinur, you can go to the next one. So as Oshada quite rightly mentioned, SLIM, a national body of marketing. Also, this year we are celebrating our 53rd year. Right, and also if you take the vision to lead the nation's efforts towards economic prosperity, so we have different when you look at SLIM, it's not only an education arm. Tinur, you can go to the next slide, and you can see. Maybe you all might have participated also. We have a very strong events arm, a national level few events other than the education arm. So if you can see on this slide, we have SLIM Brand Excellence, which we recognize the brands of Sri Lanka. And also we have the People's Awards. Again, we take a sample and recognize different personalities, songs, again, brands. So likewise, that's done through a research, and also Restart Sri Lanka. That was actually with the 50th anniversary. So that was a crisis time few years back. We started Restart Sri Lanka. But this year the theme is nation branding. And also we have a FES award to measure the effectiveness of advertising. And also the latest event we introduced couple of years back was the Slim Digis. That is, again, most of the companies are moving towards their digital trends. So to recognize the digital trends, we have introduced the Slim Digis. And for the sales people, again, we have introduced the NASCO, National Sales Congress. So those are our national level events other than the education. Now, yes, Tinora, next slide. Okay, and just to share with you what are associations or what are affiliations are SLIM, because SLIM is not just an independent education institute. With Prime Minister's office, we started the restart a few years back, and also we are proud to say we are a study center for CIM, one of the oldest study centers for CIM, and also we are a member of Asian Marketing Federation. It comprises of 17 countries. And again, a few years back, one of our past presidents was the president of this Asia Marketing Federation. Also DMI, Digital Marketing Institute, and Employee Federation, OPA, FCCISL, National Chamber of Commerce, also Glendor Exum University today, which you all have joined for the MBA. So these are the affiliations that as an institute we have. Tinur, you can go to the next slide. So as I mentioned, now today, as you all have joined the education program, so other than education, we have a very strong membership base. That is, you have different categories. So when you all finish your programs, especially when you all finish your postgraduate qualifications, you all will be able to apply for our membership, because we have different facilities given to our members, right? And also, as I mentioned, we have events arm, and also Restart Sri Lanka, and also we have a very strong training arm. We do customized programs, we do international workshops, we bring international speakers to the country, and when we bring them, we sell these tickets at a nominal fee for the students. If you all can remember, about 8-9 years back, we brought down Professor Philip Kotler, which we had the event with about 1,500 people, right? And also we do customized workshops. We customize it to the company requirement, and we do training programs as well. So this is actually our portfolio. So you can see SLIM is not just a place for education. So if you want to get involved in any of these areas, you're welcome to take part, and especially as you all have finished your postgraduate qualification also, and few months time, you all will be MBA holders as well. So that those are the caliber of people that we need as an institute to move forward this institute. So at this time, I would like to welcome all of you to join hands with us for these other areas as well. Maybe on the events, maybe you all can take the membership and get actively involved, and also maybe on the training arm, right? So likewise, these are the areas that we have as an institute. Next slide. And you can see the programs that we have. So we have 18 programs on our portfolio other than the MBA. So you can see, because why I wanted to present was because maybe in your companies or maybe your known people, again, you all will get to know because about this program. So you all may be able to recommend these people to these programs. So we have professional certificate in marketing in English, and also we strongly believe that language shouldn't be a barrier for marketing. So we have the professional certificate in marketing, Sinhala and Tamil as well, all over the country. And we have the branches in Kandy and Matara, and also 15 study centers. Also, we have the certificate in digital marketing program, and also we have a strategic brand management program. We do it with a active brand launch, right? And also our main flagship product of SLIM, postgraduate diploma in marketing. Maybe some of you all have finished the postgraduate diploma in marketing. And also we have the national diploma in sales management for the salespeople. Also, we have the certificate in services marketing. That's for the people who are interested in the service sector. Also for the pharmaceutical marketing, we have the pharmaceutical industry people. We have the pharmaceutical marketing. And also for the when you finish the CDM, or maybe if you have enough experience, you can do a diploma in digital marketing. Also for the people who wants to be entrepreneurs or already entrepreneurs, we have the certificate in entrepreneurial marketing. Also, as I mentioned, we are a study center for CIM UK. Also, Grand Level some MBA, what you all have joined today. Also, we have a status program, certified professional marketer, which is recognized in 17 countries. Also, here we have we don't have two programs. That is, we newly introduced uh, data driven marketing, because that is now the world is moving towards the data, and so that's why we have introduced a data driven marketing. So that's another important program that we have introduced recently. And also we have a English program as well, called business and professional English. So those are the programs that we offer in the slim portfolio. Tingra? Okay, so the main things, these are the main things that I wanted to actually show what Slim offers, because if you take in short, Slim is not just a marketing institute. As we mentioned, it's actually, we call it the marketing Mahagedara, right? Because we have different areas that the students can get involved and get their memberships, and then they can get involved in events, right? And these are few of the membership benefits that we offer, because we have network nights, and also we have different evening meetings for knowledge sharing, experience sharing forums. So likewise, these are the membership benefits. Once again, I would like to thank all of you for joining today, right? And also you will have a 6 months journey with us. So I would like to tell, because you all will have different challenges, because when you all start this, the time and all. So I would say our team is here, and also our lecturers, everybody will support you, right? So what we want to tell you is finish this successfully, and as a Slim team, we are there to support you. So thank you very much, and you I hope you all, everybody will complete this successfully. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Mihiruni, for addressing this gathering. Now, moving on, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the guest speaker's message. And as our guest speaker for today's event, we have someone who has an extensive amount of knowledge and experience in this particular field. Now, he has a proven management and he's a proven management and business executive with over 25 years of working with Fortune 50 companies, and especially when it comes to handling the region. And he has a successful track record of managing business development teams in multicultural environments, leading complex multi-million dollar account management cycles while effectively delivering its results. Now, he has close to 30 years of experience in the field working for different multinational companies, including Dell Technologies and IBM. And he completed his MBA program at Wrexham Glendale University. And before that, he completed his postgraduate diploma at Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Chrishan Fernando, Director Sales, Fiserv, Sri Lanka.
Thank you. Well, Ayubovan, I always like to start off respecting our traditional greeting, which I think is a really unique and wonderful greeting that we should use more often. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and students who have enrolled. My congratulations to all of you for selecting this MBA. I assure you that it's going to be an eventful journey, and wish you everyone successful completion. And I'm sure that at the end of the course, just like I and my batchmates, you will be proud to have done this MBA. Thank you, Slim, for inviting me as your guest speaker today. And as Shida said, I've been an EXCO member of Slim. I've done all my professional qualifications through SLIM, starting with the SLIM's leader diploma, marketing diploma way back many years ago. First batch of the certified professional marketeers for Asia Pacific. And I believe that was a very interesting program, which I learned a lot and helped me a lot in my career, especially in managing the region in Asia Pacific. I was also did my PG dip and now my MBA at SLIM. So again, thank you, SLIM, for having me here today. I think what I'd like to do in the next few minutes is to talk to the students and explain to them my journey in the MBA so that you would be well prepared. You'll know how to navigate as you go forward. Well, to start off, our batch started off in very trying circumstances around us. We had COVID. Many of us, including me, went down for 2 to 3 weeks with COVID. Then we had petrol strikes to almost 8 hours of electricity cuts, but during our main submission, but we somehow managed and we enjoyed this journey. So I'm sure every one of you would have the enjoyment that we had, because we all are now in far better environment around you. Sorry if there's disturbance on my line. There's a dog barking, and I really want to apologize for that. But okay, so my journey starts off in the MBA with a wonderful set of lecturers. Professor Amila, it's nice that you are here today, and let me thank you and the team for being so kind to us. And in the first part of the MBA, we really learned a lot. You all were so very well prepared and accommodative of us, and I'm sure you all will be the same to the batch that is starting today. Selecting a topic, I would say, is the next most important thing in this MBA. A topic that is going to be useful to you and that you are going to be interested for at least 6 to 8 months of your life on a 24-hour basis, because it is in my experience, I selected a topic which was very close to what I do in my office regarding the financial services business that I am involved. So it really kept me going, and I think even my superiors were very happy with the output that my thesis gave. So I'm really happy that you are now able to do that. Well, after the first few lectures, you will start to work with research supervisors, right? And that's another team that does an excellent job. But I would sort of want to ask each of you to be mindful of the time management of theirs and build relationships, get to know them, because they are going to be your gurus to complete this wonderful journey. And building relationships and being able to get that time and when you need is something that is going to be very interesting to you and very important to you. Sorry. as I said, the most important thing that you'll learn from this MBA, excluding what you do research as a topic and the new tools that you'll use and all the interactions that you will have with your batchmates and all that. One thing that stood out to me was time management. If we had given up due to having to wait 47 hours in a petrol queue and not being able to do a bit, or if we had given up because we couldn't, there are the electricity crisis during our final stages, we wouldn't have completed our course MBA successfully. Never give up. It's 24 hours that the busiest person in the world has. It's 24 hours that all of us have. Manage your time, never give up, and be a continuous student. The next, and I would say most important asset that everyone needs to use is Mihirini and her wonderful team. I just can't have enough words to thank Mihirini, Ireshi, Nasli, and everyone in her team. They just go out of their way and really help each and every one of us to be successful. Mihirini and team, I've not been able to thank you enough, but please accept my sincere, heartfelt thanks. And I'm sure you will also be the same to this batch. Well, with that, I'd like to wish each and every one of you a very successful career. And as Mihirini said, the Mahagedara of marketing is there for you, and all of us who are alumni of SLIM would always be available for you. So with that, again, all the very best and thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for coming here in the first place and, of course, addressing these prospective students of the MBA. So once again, we'd like to thank you, sir, for committing your time and effort to join with us and for giving all that valuable information. Right, so moving on now, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the lecturer's message coming up. And on behalf of the lecture panel for the MBA program, we have one of our distinguished lecturers joining us for this open day. He's a well-qualified academic with 19 years of experience in the management discipline, a researcher who mainly handles industry-based research projects in the advanced manufacturing sector, and especially in digitalization and sustainability. He's an editor-in-chief in research journals and international award winner for outstanding research performance. He completed his PhD in logistics, materials and supply chain management at the University of Nottingham, and currently he's working as the Director of International Affairs at the University of Sri Jayawardenepura. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor P.G.S. Amila Jayaratne, lecturer, Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing.
Okay, very good morning to you. Hope I'm audible. So very good morning to you, and it's all the delegates and the the joint students. All of you are welcome to this SLIM, and also first of all, indeed it's a pleasure for me to have a few words with you representing the lecture panel of MBA offered by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. And first of all, let me congratulate you for being selected for this time MBA batch, and also my best wishes for each one of you. As you all know that now in the Sri Lankan context and even in the Asia or wherever in the world, so many MBA opportunities are there. but you have decided to come to SLIM. So it's the only Sri Lankan body for the marketing discipline in terms of the professional education. So there you have made a right choice as per the career path that you might have already planned, well ahead of whatever the career that you are at the moment. So as a lecturer, I would say that you will be able to get the knowledge, skills, and the attitude that's all required for you to be more professional in whatever the role that you are playing. So certainly you will uplift and you will experience what kind of changes that you will have at last. And also since I know that with my experience that I'm serving as a lecturer at the at MBA level in the SLIM, so all of you are coming to, majority of you are coming with the experience, and also you may have experts in your field. So certainly you will be able to make use of it. That's one thing. That's one of the advantage of doing the professional based MBA that related to a professional institute. And also the other thing is not simply getting the knowledge, but of course, because if you are simply getting the knowledge, there are so many other places where you can look for. But the MBA, what you are getting out of the SLIM, so that will uplift your skills as well, especially as a previous the speaker was telling, like at the end of the program, you have to do a dissertation. So where only the knowledge does not make any sense for you to be successful in the dissertation. Certainly you have to work on certain skills that you have already built up throughout the program, and also some of the specific subjects like research methodology. Of course, I'm teaching the research methodology as well, coupling up with my co-lecturer. Keep that target, like today you are starting, and also there should be the time limit. So since you are starting as a batch, so each one of you have to have a target. Okay, I'm finishing this with this batch, so I'm not giving it up. So it's really challenging. I know that it's not easy because the one reason is you are practitioners. So at the moment also you are balancing two life. That's your personal life and also your office life. And also most of you are in the marketing discipline. So the people, those who are in the marketing discipline, I don't want to say that. So you are the kind of a people who goes around the country. You want stay in Colombo, and also sometimes your commitment won't limit to 8 to 5 job. So that will even go beyond your comfort zone. But having an MBA, it's a kind of an investment. It's not just adding 3 letters to your name. Don't take it in that way. Because all the lecturers, so we are ready to give the knowledge and in a way that you want, and in a way that we will provide a platform for you to outperform in the corporate world. Then only it's a kind of an investment for the SLIM as well, because if you are holding the MBA, the affiliated and offered by the SLIM, but if you are not performing well in the corporate sector, certainly that will be bouncing back to the institute and saying that the MBA is not in good quality. But we as lecturers, we don't want to put our students into that level. So we provide all what's its knowledge, skills, and all what you require to outperform in the corporate sector, not just by adding 3 titles to your name, but you will be a real reflectant that now you have an MBA level education. Now the way that you are looking at certain scenarios certainly needs to be changed. That is a kind of evidence to show that you have certainly changed. You have learned something out of us. So that should be the target you have to keep in your mind. Certainly the name, the recognition is also coming, but the real recognition will come through the way that you are working. So you have to have that target. And also from today onward, I'm sure probably from tomorrow itself, or maybe today afternoon, certainly from the next week onwards, so you are commencing the lectures. So that means you are starting, you're going to marry another life. So at the moment you are married to 2 life, your personal life and your office, which you can't give away those commitments. So now you have take the challenge of getting another life on board, so which is your study life, so that you have to be successful in that study life as well. So then only you can be a real all-rounder, so that you equip it all. Like at the moment you have the hell of a lot of experience, but you want to make it a bit of a more formalized one, like you have MBA. And also, as I said earlier, that what you gain out of this MBA from all the lecture panels. So we try our, it's like a trade-off. So the one side, so we have to be a little flexible, because you all are representing the adults, the children, like adults, I would say the people those are coming from the corporate sector, you are adult students. So we as lecturers, certainly we are flexible, but at the same time, you have to be keep in your mind, like we won't compromise the quality, because it is for the sake of your benefit. Because if you are going to the compromise the quality, certainly that will affect you, because you won't get the maximum out of this MBA. That shows whenever you are working. And then in the long run, that is bad for the institute, because then the people will put you as a one which is kind of an inferior product. So therefore, I personally, as a lecturer, I treat the students both as a customer as well as a product. So the one side, yes, you are a customer because you have paid, and this is a fee living course. So that we have to listen as an institute, as lecture panel. So we have to listen up to a certain limit, not fully. But at the same time, sale up product. So we have to mold you. We have to mold you in a way that matches the requirement of the corporate sector. So that we as lecturers, we are balancing those two roles, that we are looking at the students. So it's good to know those ones the beforehand, because then you know that like why the particular lecturers are like the working, like handling a particular scenario like this. And also the thing which I would like to keep a small note about the flexibility, like you will get to know, so sometimes you have already experienced, if you have done the previous education affiliated to SLIM. So the SLIM team is really flexible and really supportive. So in that sense, you'll are very lucky. You're going to start your journey in a place which is very comfortable. Okay. So starting off with your coordinator, Mr. Patum, and also all the other team, like from the top to bottom. So whoever would be like facilitating as much as possible your requirement, but at the same time, you have to keep in your mind, like they're also playing their role. So sometimes they may not be fully the 100% flexible to fulfill your requirement, but at the other, there should be always a reason behind it, why they are going in that way, because they also needs to assure the quality. At the same time, they want to give the best to your batch, then only, so the next batch students will also the benefit out of this institute. So those are the simple messages which I would like to tell you. And in terms of the curriculum and all the programs that's been designed, that's been well designed, and also it's been affiliated with the foreign affiliations. So certainly it's a kind of education, it's a kind of a path. I would say it's a kind of a passport for you to go to the world, but you have to get the correct passport. So if you are simply saying that, okay, I'm an MBA holder, but if you can't show that you are MBA the holder, then you get an invalid passport. Okay. So therefore, keep a target. Okay, I'll get the maximum out of this MBA. I really want to change my life. I really want to change the way that I'm looking at it, certain scenarios. So I'm going to have a kind of the shift in my life in terms of the education. So probably that will be opening up a path for you to uplift your career locally or internationally. So that possibility is there. Now you have taken the opportunity to open the path. So, but not just opening the path won't help you, but you have to get the real benefit out of that. Keep a target of finishing it on time. Make sure that you have to have a bit of a commitment. It's not just taken for granted. So you have to invest on it. So then only you'll get the return out of that. What you invested, you'll get the return. If you invest few, you get few return. But if you invest lot, you get lot. So that is a thing you have to keep in your mind. So with that note, so I will like to stop my the few messages or few of the experiences which I would like to give you, and also like certainly I'm going to see you again in the as a lecturer for the research methodology. And with that, okay, my best wishes, and I hope all of you are ready to roll. So each one of you keep a target, as I said, go to the destination as a batch, no matter what's there throughout this time period. Best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for addressing this open day, the open day for the MBA program in marketing offered by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. And we hope that our students found your messages and your experience and your knowledge very worthwhile. Right. So now moving on, ladies and gentlemen, now to deliver the program brief on behalf of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, to give you a brief idea about what this MBA is and its content. I would like to invite Mr. Pathum Silva, Executive Slim Business School.
Good morning, everyone. I hope I am audible.
Yes.
Thank you, Professor, for delivering us your valuable lecture message. First of all, I warmly welcome all of you for our MBA program. I'm providing you with a brief overview of this program. So, as you know, the awarding body for this program is Wrexham Glyndebourne University, and the program is delivered by Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing. As you are aware, this is an MBA qualification that you can obtain within shortest possible time. Duration is only 6 months. So the delivery mode will be hybrid, since it's a university requirement to hold 20% of the classes on site. So you'll be having online sessions as well as on-site sessions. So attendance is very important because we'll be monitoring them and keeping a track record. So at the end of the program, we'll be providing you attendance to the university. So yes, now you can see in this screen about the entry criteria. So you have been given exemptions from subjects based on your prior learning. And hence, this MBA program is only 6 months. Based on the entry criteria, you can see the credit exemptions here in this chart. PGDIP students will be getting 120 credits, and CIM students will be getting 100 credits. So you can see the qualifications and the institutes, SLIM and then University of Sri Jayawardhanapura, University of Kelaniya. We are accepting their PGDIP in marketing also. So moving on to our resource panel, we have a highly qualified lecturer panel for you. For dissertation module, we have Professor Amila Jayaratna, who spoke to you a while ago, and she'll be briefing you on the research. And also there is Dr. Manisha Kodituakku. So they will be delivering lectures on the dissertation. And there is Dr. Isuru Manavadu, who will be delivering lectures for the finance module. So this is about the program outline. Now you can see in the screen. So doing your dissertation is the most important part of this MBA. So as you have to submit a dissertation of 18,000 words. and you'll be getting 60 credits for that. So students are expected to carry out an independent research directly related to marketing in a company of their choice. So you can choose your topic and you are given the freedom to choose the company. First, you need to select a suitable research topic, and there will be a deadline to submit it. So it's important that you submit these things in those deadlines. So thereafter, you will be allocated with research supervisors. So about 3-4 students will be getting one supervisor to assist you in your research. So you'll be having meetings with your research supervisors, and they will be supporting you throughout your dissertation. So then CIM entry students. So now these students, they need to attend classes in the finance module too. So PGDIP students, they only attend dissertation classes, but CIM students, they have to attend finance classes too. So they will have to submit 2 assignments in finance module in addition to the dissertation. So that's important. So they'll be getting 60 credits for the dissertation and 20 credits for finance module assignments. So there will be 2 assignments. So in each assessment, the word count is 2000. So you have to be mindful to stick to the word count. And then now you can see here your university portal access. So this is a very important thing. So you'll be provided with access from the university. So you can access many things useful to your study program through this portal. So VLE module is there, Office 365 and Turnitin and many more. So you'll be getting a deeper understanding about this portal since a university representative will be doing a familiarization program for you that will be separately during the MBA. So you'll get to know all the further details during that session. And here now there is this Turnitin, which is important software in your student life. So it is for checking plagiarism in your works. You can submit drafts to Turnitin to check for the similarities. So you can submit your drafts as many times as you like. Finally, you submit the final draft. So when it comes to the similarity, you are expected to maintain a percentage below 24% regarding this. So you can, in this screen, you can see a sample of a Turnitin report. So this is how it looks like. So it's highlighted, you can see the similarities and the percentage in the right side. Right. So I am your MBA coordinator and I'll be assisting you throughout your program. I'll be providing you class links, lecture recordings, lecture notes, and coordinating also with the lecturers. So you can clarify any doubts or raise your concerns with me. Also, there is Mr. Nasli. You can speak to him regarding your payments and to know the exchange rates and all these things. So he's the one who enrolled you. So now my contact number is visible in the screen and it's 07164644291. So feel free to contact me and also my email address is given. And there are some students from Kandy also. So they can contact Mrs. Indika Herat, their respective center manager. So the contact number is 0812203 006. And also there is Mr. Sadeep from Matara. So he can also be contacted for the Matara students. And the contact number is 041227900. So finally, thank you and happy learning.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Patham, for delivering all the necessary information for our participants. And yeah, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to conclude today's session. So once again, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our guest speaker, Mr. Chrishan Fernando, and also our lecturer, Professor PGS Abhinajaya Ratna, and also Ms. Mihirani Fonseca for addressing this gathering. So ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you had a fruitful session with all the necessary information that you require to get into this MBA program, and we hope to see each and every one of you soon as students of Sri Lanka Institute of Marketing, and would like to wish you all the very best for your future endeavors as well. So once again, thank you and have a good day.